It was a big win in court today for Fakely. However, she shouldn't be celebrating too hard. I'll explain why in a minute, but first, hello, my friend. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, 21 years doing this, and your number one source for everything. It ends with us saga. If you missed my breaking news video from earlier today, moments ago, the judge overseeing their federal case in New York, Judge Lyman, ruled on the former B-list actress's request for an additional layer of protection. The unliftable Blake was not happy with the standard protective order in the case. She wanted an attorney's eyes only designation. And the judge has granted that. Congrats to Taylor Swift. Of the judge's ruling, a spokesperson for Delulu says, quote, "Today, the court rejected the Wayfarer party's objections and entered the protections needed to ensure the free flow of discovery material without any risk of witness intimidation or harm to any individual's security. With this order in place, Ms. Lively will move forward in the discovery process to obtain even more of the evidence that will prove her claims in court." Well, as I told you all in my breaking news video, it was also a win for Justin Baldoni. Because while the judge did grant Pinocchio an attorney's eyes only designation, the judge also ruled, quote, "All persons are hereby placed on notice that the court is unlikely to seal or otherwise afford confidential treatment to any discovery material introduced in evidence at trial, or supporting or refuting any motion for summary judgment, even if such material has previously been sealed or designated as confidential. Attorney's eyes only." Translation, Taylor Swift will get her privacy now, and so will all of the other celebrities like Gigi Hadid and Hugh Jackman. But if they don't settle, it's all going to come out in trial. The texts, all of the discovery that will then be evidence, will be part of the public record. And frankly, I think that's a huge win for Baldoni and gives him all the leverage. Because I think she has way more to lose the longer this drags on. That means that she has a lot more incentive to want to settle. Especially because this will all be no longer confidential at trial. Bum, bum, bum. So, Baldoni's attorney is also responding to the judge's ruling, and they have the following to say. "We are fully in agreement with the court's decision to provide a narrow scope of protections to categories such as private mental health records and personal security measures that have never been of interest to us, as opposed to Ms. Lively's exceedingly overbroad demand for documents for a 2.5-year period of time, which the court rightfully quashed. We remain focused." I love how there was a little dig there. "We remain focused on the necessary communications that will directly contradict Ms. Lively's unfounded accusations. We will oppose any efforts by Ms. Lively and her team to hamper our client's ability to defend against her attacks by incorrectly categorizing important information as trade secrets, especially considering there were no issues in providing these communications willingly to the New York Times." Well, good luck to Blake No Receipts Lively. Hopefully she gets some receipts in discovery. But while she is celebrating today, he's got more reason to celebrate. And stuff will still likely leak. Even if something is designated attorney's eyes only, attorneys can verbally say things. Don't put anything in writing. I hope that happens. It might not. I'm just saying it could. It could. Nobody is safe. Oh, this brings me too much entertainment. And hopefully you too. Thank you for consuming it with me, your number one source for everything It Ends With Us saga. Thoughts on this video? Let's discuss in the comments section. See you there.